Alright, it's Brunstone 3 back here. Let's hit it. Let's find some more of these astronomy tables. Let's see what happens. And side quests.
Revelio. Revelio.
It's exhausting, standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him.
Draco, so cool.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flute.
An astronomy table. Should prove useful once the sun's down. Revelio.
Welcome, welcome. Do have a look around.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Revelio. Revelio.
I was already here before.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Your mom. Capricorn's like a goat mermaid. Wow. Acerta?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Leviosa. Confringo. Defender.
I haven't heard of a lot of these things or local am. Like what?
Revelio.
If one more person asked me about her...
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me, us, but I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prized family heirloom. Sister or no.
Pretty sure this dude's Irish by the name's name Pudrick. Harry's he as well. Harry could be Scottish, but whatever.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
Why would Catherine come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place, resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
Are you sure Catherine is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Catherine. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off your face, she will.
A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry.
Revelio. Revelio.
More gold. I must be getting closer.
Wizardkind will submit to us once the war is over.
Leviosa. Descendo. Revelio. 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 Compulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I forgot I was there before.
Revelio. Nice mushroom stew about now. Patricius Totalis.
There you are.
Levioso, Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I will make
Accio.
I should have been.
Confringo. Revelio. Depulso. Defendo. Confringo. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio. A Niffler. It wasn't Catrin Haggerty after all. I have the Niffler. Now to look for the Haggerty family heirloom. Revelio. That must be the Haggerty family heirloom.
Absolutely shameless.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catrin.
Actually, sir, the thief was a Niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the Niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a Niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
Hello. Nice to see you again.
You as well. What can I help you with?
What sort of products do you sell?
I sell all manner of beast products. I always found beasts interesting, and there's quite a market for them. Fancied I could make a profession out of it.
How long have you been living in Irondale?
All of my life. My sister and I were raised here. I stuck around. She had other plans.
I hear there's a goblin mine near here. Have you ever seen it?
I've been near it, but never in it. I could likely find some valuable beast products, but it's not worth the risk. Ranrock's loyalists are not ones to be messed with.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Glad you were able to stop by.
This is one of the strangest quests I've ever come across. Like a freaking Niffler. Stole it. Man, that's a complete waste of time, but though it would have been much cooler though if I could have came across my sister and Ranrock's den and fought her, but hey, it is what it is. This is pretty cool, the Irondale Pilfer. This is actually pretty darn cool. Yeah, I think I'll keep it. It looks like I wish I could sell for more because it's the Irondale Pilfer, but apparently not.
What will I do without her?
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf Biscuit was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
A mooncalf is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. But now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garneth.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and Garneth, remind me again about your...
Poachers kidnapped her and... I can only hope she is... I couldn't give a doxy what happens to those poachers.
Garneth, remind me...
Poachers kid... I can only hope she escaped. I couldn't give a doxy what happens to those poachers, as long as my little Biscuit makes it home safe.
Poor guy. Guess we'll get his little damn mooncalf or something.
Revelio. Poachers. Garneth was right then. I'd better be careful.
Last a week. You see if you can last even a day without us reminding you where you last hid your sacks of gold. Hello? Is someone there? Show you. Control you are. I heard Centur's quite.
You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
Accio. Incendio. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Arresto. Descender. Leviosa. Rebecca. Repulsor. Confringo. Revelio.
Damn, mofo's got a lot of mooncalves and shiny looking ones too. Cool.
Aloha Mora. Which one of you is Biscuit? Let's get you back to Garneth, shall we?
Yeah, Biscuit's the smallest one, it appears.
Revelio.
suppose I could keep it, but I'm not going to do it to the guy. So, here you go.
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble mooncalf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Oh, what else? Fun and wholesome. Hold on, I can't find his mooncalf. Hope he didn't lose it again. Nah, just a game issue.
Revelio.
Some charm blocking it.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
This is interesting. And apparently, there is no penalty for using unforgivable curses in this game, so I'd be pretty interested to learn and use some of them, especially Avada Kedavra and the spell that makes you hit people. Because I only say this because it's just pretty interesting. I mean, you can pretty much destroy any shield in the game by using one of those unforgivable curses. And I'm using it for good, so who cares? In fact, I think in the movies and the books, Harry and Hermione use the curses, and I think Sirius Black. In fact, I think most wizards know how to use those curses. So I think it just depends on who you use them on, and what for dictates whether or not they're evil or not to use. Or at least that's just my opinion. Alright, Brush Air 3 out.
Over here, quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down, for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here, and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Fuck off to blow my cover.
Revelio.
Been here before. It looks like I could finally make my way up here.
I wonder what that does.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio.
Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
Wow, I can't believe I didn't think of that before.
Revelio. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Bro, what up? How you doing, man? What you been up to?
Compulsor. Confringo. Revelio. Dead end. Must be another way in. Revelio. Accio. That looks as if it might raise the gate.
I can't believe I had to write this down. But you moon minds don't listen. Push the gate open. Don't blast it. If I find it blown to pieces again, I swear it'll be the end of you lot. We'll cast Reparo, fool. Shit.
I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside.
Alright, that's all for this one. Breast Snare 3 out.